Hi everybody, I'm Ness if you haven't met me before, and I'm here to teach a short session of yoga today, working on hips and hamstrings and releasing any kind of tightness in the muscles and a little tiny bit of core work as well. So let's start by sitting in a comfortable position. If you've got any blocks or bricks or books that you can use, maybe grab a couple of those and a cushion, just in case. So you've got some props. And then when you're ready with your props, come and sit down in a comfortable position, maybe cross-legged, comfortable for you, or on your knees, on your shins. Maybe propping a cushion underneath your bottom. And closing down the eyes. And let's start by taking a few deep inhales and exhales. Softening through the shoulders. Releasing the muscles around the face, around the jaw, around the mouth. Softening across the belly. Maybe bringing the hands onto the knees. Closing down the eyes if that feels okay. Feeling the belly expand and then contract. Two more of these. Inhaling and exhaling. And last time. And then when you're ready, opening the eyes. And if you're on a cushion, just bringing the cushion away from the bottom and shuffling yourself back onto your mat. And we're going to take a few Sufi grinds here. So we're going to bring the hands onto the knees. Make sure the spine's nice and tall. As you inhale, you're going to roll to one side, rolling the torso over the legs. As you exhale, you're drawing the circle back, straightening the arms, arching the spine, moving into the shoulders. Inhaling, circling the torso forwards, maybe relaxing the head, relaxing the neck, and exhaling, rolling back. One more on this side. Inhaling and exhaling. So really working in the pelvis here. And then change directions. Inhale and exhale. So loosening the pelvic girdle, working into the lower back. Moving with the breath. Opening the shoulders, rolling the chin down as you come round. Last one on this side. And then come to a central position, sitting up tall, crown of the head up towards the sky, slight tuck of the chin. And then bring the soles of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana legs. And then we're going to start to, you can hold on to the ankles to start with. We're going to start to roll over to one side and then over to the other side, across the buttocks, just loosening around the hips, working into any kind of tightness in the glutes here. And then try and continue with your deep breathing. Focus on that throughout your practice. If you want to, you can bring the opposite arm in here. So as you roll over to the left, the right arm comes up. As you roll over to the right, the left arm comes up. And you can use the opposite elbow to push down the knee as well. Otherwise, you can stay with the hands on the ankles if that feels more comfy. So we're still warming up around the hips, lower back, the pelvis, that bit that gets quite tight if you've been sitting all day. Last one. and then release the legs. And then we're going to widen the legs out as far as you can comfortably. And here you might like to sit on a block or a book or your cushion, just to lift your hips up slightly and kind of come onto the edge of the book, cushion or the block. So you're just slightly tilting the pelvis up and forwards, so you've got length along the spine. And then we're going to flex the feet and inhale, draw the hands up towards the sky, and then exhale over one leg. Inhaling up, and you can keep a little slight bend in the knees here if you need to. Exhale, fold over the opposite leg. And you can stay slow here. Or if you want to energize and move energy quickly through the body, you can make it quicker like this. Or you can stay with the slower version. And when you next get onto the right side, you're going to hold this forward fold. Try and keep the chest lifted towards the feet, towards the foot. And then let the head go. Hands could be on the leg or on the floor. Keep the feet flexed. And then reach the arms up. And this time we're going to do exactly the same over to the left. So torso is facing towards that straight leg. Chest lifts towards the foot. Feet flex, toes pointing up towards the sky. And then you might like to let your neck go if you're feeling tension across the back of the body, across the head, across the neck. Breathing here. And then inhale to come back up. And then use your hands to slowly draw the legs together. And if you need to give them a little shake out, give them a shake out. And then you're going to come onto knees and hands on your mat. So spread the fingers nice and wide, knees underneath hips. So you're coming into cat-cow position here, nice flat back. So just notice if you're arching in the spine, you need to just pull the tummy up slightly. Push through the hands so you're pushing the bit between your shoulder blades up towards the sky. And then you're going to reach the left leg behind you, right leg in front, inhaling here. Exhaling, you're drawing your hand to your knee or elbow to knee. Inhaling, reaching out. Exhaling, gathering it all in. Inhale to reach out. And this time you're going to hover the knee and hover the hand over the mat, so don't quite touch. Inhale to stretch out. And exhale to hover the hand and the knee. Last one. Inhale to stretch out. And then lower that right hand down and step that left foot all the way through between the hands. So you're coming into this kind of low lunge. You're going to bring your hands onto the mat either side of the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and this is our inhale in our runner's lunge, looking forwards, lengthening the spine. And then exhale, you're going to straighten that front leg to your own degree and lower your head towards your front leg, coming into that cat-cow position again. Inhale, come forwards, hips lower, reaching head up, and exhaling, coming back into that cat pose. So really working with the hamstrings here. Inhale, come forward, lower the hips, lift the head into your cow, and then exhale, lengthening back into your cat pose. And then just shuffle that left foot to the side of the mat, and then step the right foot up to join it on the side of the mat, and just come and sit down in squat pose. And if you feel like you can't get your feet flat here, you might want to take a brick and put that underneath your heels, or a book. Otherwise, you're trying to plant the feet down as best you can, lift the arches of the feet and draw the elbows into the knees. Tailbone sinks down, crown of the head stretching up towards the sky. Squat pose. Inhaling here. And exhaling, just gently opening the inner groins and the hips. One more breath. And exhale, we're going to slowly lower the bottom down and draw the legs out in front of you, coming into boat pose. And you can grab hold of your knees here. You can flex the feet, spread the toes. Try and draw your chest up towards your legs and draw the belly in, so you're really engaging the core here. So you're not just using the strength of the hip flexors. Roll the shoulders back, and then if you can reach the hands out, coming into the full pose, or maybe even straightening the legs here. You might need to grab the knees, and then breathing here, inhaling and exhaling, drawing the chest towards the knees, inhaling and exhaling. Last one, inhaling and exhaling. And then grab your knees and roll yourself back and forwards along the length of the spine, giving your spine a nice massage. And then when you've done 2 or 3 of those, you can cross your feet, push your hands into the mat and step back into downward dog. So checking your alignment here in downward dog, just pushing yourself forwards, checking that you come into a high plank, that your hands and your feet are the right distance apart, and then pushing yourself back, feet hip distance apart, pushing toes and fingers into the mat, drawing tailbone up behind you so you've got nice length of the spine, and you may want to keep a bend in the knees here, just so that you keep that nice long length in the lower back. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears, and then we're going to walk the dog out here. So inhale, coming up onto tiptoes, exhaling, right heel down. Inhale, come up onto tiptoes, exhale, left heel comes down, bend the right leg. Inhale up onto tiptoes, exhale, right heel comes down, bend the left leg. And once more on each side, inhale, right leg bends, left leg straightens, and last one, inhaling, and exhale, right leg straightens, left leg bends. And then slowly draw yourself forwards into a high plank, drawing up through the tummy, bottom lowers, pushing through the hands, and then exhaling, lowering knees, and then chest, and then chin. I'm just going to shuffle back because I'm right near the wall, down to the mat. Bottom stays high. Inhale, push forwards onto your belly, push the toenails into the mat, draw the hands, hover them off the floor, elbows close to the body, and exhale, push into your hands, and come back, child's pose. So knees can be wide here, as wide as the mat, big toes together, push your sit bones back towards your heels, and lower your head down onto the floor. And give yourself a couple of seconds here, just breathing, lengthening along the spine, working into the hips here, and feeling the forehead on the mat. And then come back up onto all fours. I'm going to do that all on the other side. So you're going to this time bring the right leg out behind you, flexing the foot, right arm out in front of you. This is going to be our inhale, drawing up through the belly. Exhale, elbow to knee or hand to knee, drawing everything in. Inhale to reach and stretch. And exhale, drawing everything in, curling in. This time we're going to hover the knee in the hand, so inhaling to stretch first. Exhale to hover, using the core here to help you, and all the stabilizing muscles. Inhale to stretch, and exhale to hover. And then you're going to lower that left hand down and step the right foot forwards. Coming up onto the fingertips of both hands, either side of that front foot, tuck the back toes. Inhale, you're going to push the hips forwards, arch the spine, look up. And exhale, you're going to arch in the other way, drawing that front leg straight, lowering the head towards the knee, pushing through the shoulder blades up towards the sky behind you, And then inhale, coming forwards, lowering the hips, lifting the head. And exhale, straightening that front leg just to your own degree here. Inhale, come forwards. And exhale, come back. And then just walk that right foot out to the edge of your mat, toes pointing out. And then bring the left foot to join it on the other side. And then sink back down into your squat pose. Remember, you can use something for the heels if your heels are lifted, or you can be more on your toes, a little bit higher up if you need to be. And then tailbone draws down and crown of the head up towards the sky. Elbows into the insides of the knees. Lift the arches of the feet. Breathing here. Palms of the hands pushing together. And then slowly lower the bottom down, coming into your boat pose. I'm just going to shuffle away from the wall again. So this time in boat pose again, you can stay with the hands behind the knees, drawing the chest up towards the thighs. You can have the feet flexed, toes sparkling out. Or you can flow with me. You're going to bring your hands out, palms facing up, inhaling. Exhaling, you're going to lower the right leg, straighten the right leg and lower it slightly away from the left leg. Inhale to come back up, legs join. Exhale, left leg straightens, pushing the foot away from you. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, right leg straightens. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, left leg straightens. Last two. Inhale to come back up. Right leg straightens, and if you've got the wobbles, that's good. Inhale to come back up. Last one. Exhale. And then draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Well done. And then start to rock and roll along the spine. And when you're ready, crossing the feet and coming back into downward dog. Inhale, ripple forwards into your high plank. Exhale, either lowering knees, chest, chin, or one straight line, elbows close to chest. Lowering yourself down. Keep the hands planted this time, elbows in. Inhale for cobra. And this time, see if you can peek over the left shoulder towards your toes. And then peek over the right shoulder towards your toes. Same again, left. And then right. And then slowly lower. Seat comes back to heels. Coming back to child's pose. And then bring yourself back up. And then we're going to finish with a couple of forward folds. Good for if you've been running and doing exercise and you need to release the hamstrings slightly in the back of the legs. So use a block or a cushion under your knees if you need to, if you've got super tight hamstrings. You're going to flex your feet, toes up towards the sky. Draw your torso nice and straight, so the back lengthens. Crown the head up towards the sky, and then inhale, arms come up, and then exhale, hinging from the hips. You're going to slowly lower over the legs, drawing your hands either down to the floor, down towards your feet, or onto your legs. You can have your knees really, really bent if you need to. You could have them up here, and you could be bringing your arms underneath your knees, if that makes more sense for your body. Otherwise, you're just lowering over the legs, breathing here. Maybe relaxing the neck and the face. Try and lengthen from the lower spine, so pulling the chest forwards towards the feet. Curling your attention back inside. And then inhale to rise back up. And exhale, release. And then you can either gather your cushion again and come and sit in a seated position, or you can lie down in Shavasana, wherever you are, just lying or sitting. Going to close down the eyes. Come back to a deep inhale and exhale. Releasing any tension or stagnant energy in the body. Softening around the jaw, around the shoulders. And thank you for practicing with me today. If you're taking Shavasana, you can take a nice long one here. Otherwise, I will bow and say Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.